Legendary Music Experience. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. I had to back to the old uh Legendary Music Experience because we knew and what approved. So let's go. Listen, what's up with y'all, man? I just wanted to hop on this live right now, get up on this panel, and talk to y'all for a few while I'm just on the way um to my next destination. Today was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Let me ask y'all something. If y'all had a chance to change the world, would you do it? If you had a chance to change the world, would you do it? I don't know why, but that question has been ringing in my head all day long. Now, the universe or God, whichever one y'all believe, however way y'all look at the glass half empty, half full, is talking to me today, yesterday, the day before, the last couple of days, really leading up to the day. And it's like, if you had a chance to do anything, would you do it? Would you change the world? Would you do something different? Would you step out of your comfort zone? And I say, listen. This is something I got to bring to the panel. I have to bring it to Legendary Music Experience right now. Whether you're looking at it now when we live or you're looking at it when it's recorded, I'm asking you this. If you had a chance to change the world, would you do it? I would. I am. Now, let's be clear. Changing the world doesn't mean anything like the movies. You got to put on a superhero cape and some spandex and go jumping from building to building, killing the bad guys. That's not what we're saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, every time you wake up, your feet touch land, your eyes could see in front of you, your heart is beating, is a chance for you to change the world. There's a chance for you to save a life. There's a chance for you to change your perception on something that you may have thought one way. You could change and sorry guys, I had to change the take the GPS off. Sorry about that, guys. So is a chance for you to do something simply that you haven't done before. So again, I ask you, if you had a chance to change the world, would you do it? See, y'all, I'm an old soul, and I'm 33 years young. For those of you who don't know, 33 years young, but I've been raised by elderly people. My parents are older; they're in their 60s, 66 years old, 65. Um, my grandparents, I had the opportunity, the yeah, let's say the opportunity to be raised at least half of my life with my grandparents. Shy of, I want to say, shy of, um, maybe like shy of 10 years. 10 years, 9 years. No, I'm tripping. Maybe last grandparent passed away about 5 years ago. So shy of about, no, I'm really bugging y'all. My bad. Maybe say 6 or 7 years ago. So shy of 10 years, about 7 years ago, my last grandparent passed away. So I'm 33. So just the last 7 years. So I've been raised at least all the way up into my adult years with getting wisdom from a elderly person. So with my parents being older and me getting wisdom from elderly people, I'm built different. Like, yeah, I'm a lot alike with certain things, twinning them, but my mentality can always shift to that knowledge I was given from my grandparents. So when you ask me, well, Legend, what would you do? Would you change the world if you had the opportunity to? And again, like I said, my answer is yes. My answer is yes, I would. What would I do, you say? I got you. I would take every day and try to do at least one thing different or one thing better than I did before if I had a chance. And being as though that question is burning in my mental right now, I feel like from this day forward, this is how it's going to go. I'm not a negative person at all. I've never been a negative person. But looking at things like that, I haven't. So some days I may do something that's totally different of the norm that I'm normally doing, or off the scale, or my progress doing something. But some days it may be just, like a regular routine day. Get up, go to work, do this, do that, you know, make sure I'm good, make sure my family good, tap in, do this, do that. And I'm back to bed. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing spectacular. I'm always trying to help somebody with, that's just the nature of what I do in my scope of work. But it was nothing, out of the norm of what I was doing, right? So now I'm looking at it like, okay, listen, I need to do this. I need to do that. This is how I have to do it. Okay, I have to look at it like, X, Y, and Z. It's making it different for me. So yeah, today I did something totally different. I'm trying to tell y'all, I never did it before. I actually dreaded it. I knew it was a thing that I had to do to get myself out there, to put myself in front of the crowd, to put myself just in a spotlight. And it wasn't nothing too bad. Nervous, yes. I was definitely nervous. I felt the butterflies. They were in my tummy. It was a thing, right? But a good thing. And I appreciated being able to experience what I did when I was out of my norm. And it definitely made me realize a thing like, okay, being out of your norm can be the norm if you take that first step. Now, I've always really been the type to be like, okay, you got to take the first initiative step. You got to leap by faith. I am a God fearing woman, and I walk by faith 100%, 1,000%. I ain't going to lie to you. But there's still those butterflies and that fear that could sit in your gut, that could stop you from doing something that you're not used to. I'm good in one line life. I'm good. I swear to you guys, I'm good in a limelight that I'm used to. I could shake and move. I could get jiggy. I could, you know, be the life of a party. But put me in front of a panel in front of hundreds of people and I'm supposed to communicate and publicly speak. Ooh, listen, that's a whole nother different ballgame. Put me in front of a or in a situation where I gotta ask for something on demand and I gotta roll with the punches of whether they say yes or no. Oh, that's a different story. I want to already get the yes. I don't want the no. I want to come in when I already know they ready to buy. Or I want them to come to me because they need a service. Automatically come to me. Me having to showcase my stuff first, that's a different story. But yet today, with meeting some good people and solely putting myself in different situations that's out of the norm, made it to where as though I had to be okay and be comfortable with what I wasn't used to. I'm saying all this to say it enlightened me in things that were great in my areas of the different things that I do that I never even thought about. I never knew I was the type to even be nervous or anything like that because I'm so outspoken. I'm so outspoken, or the life of the party when it's a party, or um just that type of person. Like I'm an outgoing person. I'm going to make you laugh. I'm going, you know, cheer you up. I'm going to do that. That's me. I mean, go to any previous employer, go to any family member, go to any friend, ask them to describe me. That's it. Those are three things. But just a new area, new around new people, doing a new thing, that's the game changer. That's the difference where I was like, okay, no, it's no way. There's no way. Y'all know I do photography, right? Too, as well. So I've been back and forth with the camera for at least maybe, I want to say at least 4 years. Got the camera on my arm and everything. Within doing the YouTube. But it's one thing doing something like this. Okay, I'm recording myself or I'm on live and I'm talking, doing my thing, and then I'll go and I'll edit it on the back end and then put it up for the world. Or this is live, so it's just going to be up there. But you know, it's just me for real. It's just me. But to step into the photography and have control of creating a beautiful memory that you only got that second to take that take that shot, it's mind blowing to me. Like it's like you have to take that bubbly energy, that warming um aura and different things like that, and put it all together in a couple second shot to make a person feel happy on the other end of that camera, so that way you can help create or seal the deal to create that lasting memory. That blew my mind. It's like I'm starting everything over, and everybody said, "Well, you got the security. You doing the security. You've been in business for 7 years, Rudy Boo." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm tough, whatever." But that's one angle to look at it. It's totally different when it's like, I'm all right. I got this service. I'm doing this service. I can do professional photos. Let me create this lasting memory for you, and boom. And in that split second of you saying that spill, that person who you're taking a picture of has to believe that's what you're going to do. For them to even be comfortable with taking a picture, comfortable with being in front of that camera, like, you know what I mean? Then you have some people that's not photogenic, so they're nervous. You gotta open them up to it, right? So it's just a crazy thing, guys. Like, it's really just a crazy thing. But I tell you what, it was an experience that I needed to have. So much so, I needed to have that so I could come to you guys even better. It's all wrapped in a cycle. I went through that to come and be able to produce better podcasts for you guys, better titles, better energy, better aura. Whereas though you can feel it through the computer, you can feel it through your phone. Whoever's watching right now, or if you're going to watch later, you're going to feel this energy come up off me and say, oh yeah, I'm about to do what? Change the world. Again, for those of you who just tapping in, it's on a plethora of different platforms right now, so the numbers going up and down. What you see is may not be what it really is. I'm not saying put on a cape, go save the world, and beat up on bad guys. I'm saying what little things start. It could be little. It could be little. What little things can you do to help change the world? Is it you walk around with your shoes untied every day? You're gonna go ahead and change and tie your shoes today. Is it life has been lifing for you and it's been having you in a funk, so you've been staying in bed, or you've been not putting your full potential in things that you need to do or that you want to do? Today's gonna be the day that you pray about it, you let go, and you do what it is that you got to do. Put your full potential ahead of you and make things happen. Today may be the day. That's that little piece that could change the whole world. If everybody thought like that, we could be better off. Seriously. I forget who said it. I heard it somewhere, or read it somewhere in a book. But a gentleman said, listen, oh, I'm sorry. Cat Williams. If you went to bed tonight and you said, and I quote, well, this is it. Nice knowing you. We had a good life, didn't we? And this was it, and you didn't wake up tomorrow? What would you do today? If you knew tonight was your last night going to bed, what would you do today to make a difference, to leave a legacy? And I ain't gonna lie, that hit home for me. Because there's so many people that's just out there that just didn't make it. If you still breathing, you still looking, you still touching feet on land, you got an opportunity to make a difference. Don't shoot the messenger. You have an opportunity to make difference because God or Allah or the universe, whoever you believe in, is not done with you yet. You are not finished. So, like, what would you do if today was your last day? I said, dang, I couldn't even, it wasn't, at that time when I heard it, ironically, I was just finna go to bed. So it's like, dang, I ain't even had my day. But, like, to think like that when you wake up in the morning, like, all right, cool. I'm gonna do everything times 2,500 because today may be the day. I'm gonna do everything I gotta do times 2,500 because I need to put my best foot forward. I need to do that. And I start like slowly getting into that. And this was a couple months ago. You hear something, then your mind get filled with all that stuff. So it kind of like drifted off. Not to say I'm not living like that, and that doesn't come to mind, but it kind of drifted off. Things happen, life happened. But to have something else on my heart, like, dang, what would you do if you could change the world? That's different. That's different. And everybody said, well, I'm just one person. I can't do nothing with the world. I'm not going to be able to change everybody. I'm not going to be able to do anything. Because they say who I think I am to even think like that, to come to y'all to say I can feel like y'all can do it too. I'm not saying um, I'm going to change the world. I'm saying if I had that mindset and I do to make a difference the way I make a difference, and I'm able to grasp one person to think different, to do things different, to move different, I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. And you know what? I've done what it is that I was here to do, and I'm satisfied, right? So that was the whole thing of this podcast right now today. I needed to come up on a panel and just really get that off my chest, like a thought. So if you don't hear nothing else I say, what would you do to change the world? You had you do? What would you do? And it's everything pertaining to you. Everything pertaining to doing things different for you. You doing things different. You moving different. You reacting to things different. You trying to do things different to be a better you. So that way, when you look outside to the world, you're better to everybody around you, and everybody else can see it, and then it'll be a trickle effect. I promise you. It's too many things that's going on in the world. Too many killings. Too many kidnappings. Too many people that's missing. Too many um negative people in the world. Too many angry people in the world. Too many just people that have given up. It's too many people that have given up in the world, and it's time to do what we got to do separately to come together to make that change. That's all. Happy Saturday. Yesterday was Good Friday. Tomorrow is Easter. Like, listen, y'all. We got to do it. We got to make a change somewhere to do things different, to make a difference. That's all. For more and to keep up with any updates of my podcast, y'all can follow my Instagram page at Legendary Views Experience. You can follow the YouTube page at Legendary Views Experience. If you're not on my Facebook, you're on something else, you can follow my Facebook at Legend Jackson Jackson. Don't ask me why the double Jackson, but hey, that's what it is. You can follow me on Twitch at Legendary Views. Everything is out there. And again, the moral of the story, man, is just do what you can do to do things different. You don't have to be one of the same and follow the crowd. Be a different you. Everybody going to the mall downtown, go to the mall in King of Prussia. If everybody doing one thing, do the total opposite. You don't have to settle for just regularly life living. All it takes is for you to step out of your comfort zone and say, all right, cool, I'm finna do X, Y, and Z. Follow your plan to reach your goal and do it. There's so many people that's just living and settling versus living and taking chances because they fear the outcome. Forget about the outcome. Forget about it. Yeah, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what the outcome going to be. You don't know how you're going to turn out. But guess what you are going to know? that you tried. And as long as you are trying, feet on land, head to the sky, and eye on a prize, you can't fail. A failure is not a failure until you stop trying. Remember that. So I'm going to leave y'all with that again. A failure is not a failure until you stop trying. I'm going to leave y'all with that. Is Legend from Legendary Views Experience. Have a great Saturday, a blessed rest of the weekend, and a good holiday. Peace.